Gen Z dreads their birthdays more than any other generation, and the reason why is probably not what you think. See, research shows that Gen Z is more depressed than any other generation, with 65% of Gen Z claiming to have a mental health problem in the last 2 years. I genuinely don't think people understand this and people actually see this, because when you go on Instagram, when you go on YouTube, when you go on all the social media, people are just showing you things that are happy, things that are nice. They're showing you they're going out to this party, they're showing you they're going out on vacation to Dubai. One part that has to do with this is how lonely Gen Z actually is. And that's quite contradictory, because Gen Z is also simultaneously one of the most connected generations yet. You could have thousands of followers on social media, you could have group chats with 20 plus people, but in real life, you're lucky if you meet up with 3 or more regular friends that are real friends that you meet up with in real life. That genuinely doesn't happen nowadays. Nowadays, everything's online. And the craziest part is your brain doesn't know. Your brain can't transform text on the screen into actual socialize. This is why Gen Z can't stand their birthday. It's just a reminder that they're getting older and they're not improving. Nothing's making it happen. And also the reminder that, oh, this person at that age did more than you. And as children, we never really experienced that. Yeah, some random 10-year-old became a millionaire, but we don't really care, because like, so what? But now we're getting into the ages where we're actually becoming the same age as famous people around us. Like, usually I would see a really famous person and be like, yeah, but he's older than me. When I'm his age, I'm gonna get to his stage. But then when you don't, it's like, it's really like, it breaks your reality down, and you have to humble yourself and understand that not everyone can succeed early in life. And that is not a bad thing. We have people like Duke Dennis, who started around 24 and reached his height around 27 and is still growing. Not everyone has to be Baby Chief Do It, who is pretty much a millionaire at 17. So what's the solution? What's the solution, you're asking me? I've been talking about just the problems and how everything's finished and how you can't do anything. So what are the solutions? Number 1, don't accept it. Don't just be like, yeah, I'm depressed. Yeah, Gen Z, we can't make it. It is what it is. We're finished. You can't say that, because the moment you say that, it's over. There's this famous Roman proverb, and it goes like, a man isn't defeated until he considers himself so. What does that mean? Until you give up, you haven't lost. Until you give up, you haven't lost, because you're still trying. Like Agent, he was doing YouTube for 6-7 years before it actually popped for him. He just never gave up. He could have been doing YouTube for 7 years, and you know what his definition of blowing up was? One video got 50k views. After 7 years of YouTube, one video got 50k views. And he was like, that was the only sliver that I needed to blow up. Think about that. He was working so hard. And the one thing that kept him in the game is he didn't count himself out. He did not don't count yourself out. One thing that you can do in your life, stop dreading your birthdays, is to pick a goal. Pick a goal that you need to achieve. Because when your birthday comes, you can at least say, okay, at least I have done this. Let me give you an example. By your next birthday, get a 6-pack. Just get a 6-pack by your next birthday. And if you fail everything else, be like, I have a 6-pack, I did a goal. That's one thing you need to do. And one thing you need to do is have a greater goal that you're always working to accomplish. The main reason a lot of people feel sad and depressed on their birthdays and feel like, oh, this person's doing way more than me, is because they know they're not doing enough. There's a gap between who you say you are and who you actually are. You're supposed to be that guy that's studying, getting good grades, that guy that's the star of his team, making all these plays, that content creator that's making a lot of money, or that's getting a lot of views, or that's building a good community. But who actually are you? What are you actually doing? If you actually aligned yourself to what your goal was, you probably wouldn't have any problems during your birthday, because you know you're on the right path. So guys, what do you think about this topic about Gen Z being depressed on their birthdays? If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later on.